Alright, let's see if I believe in you this time. We're gonna wait a minute before I start re-announcing it. Alright, it says my stream health is excellent. Okay. I'm really confused because this time it says Cassandra approves. And last time it said Cassandra disapproves. So what's up with that?
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Well, you know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You love to bring a little light into the darkness. And I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim warrior all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return. I hope she found time for laughter during her trials. As I hope you do.
Sure. Sure.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the chant of light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
So I just picked up again from the save instead of the from the load save instead of the auto save, so that we could do this again. Dun, dun, dun. I still feel offended by this.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
And then we got Seekers again, so, you know, full circle there. Joy.
And now the Inquisition has been called again to restore order by force.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
We can hope, but, you know, that doesn't tend to be how this works.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
I don't really know. I wasn't paying that much attention, but we will find out.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Farewell.
Until next time.
It is very much a Roman Catholic Church allegory, not gonna lie. But let's go down here. Gosh, now we have a new person to talk to.
You've never been to a circle as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
Thoughts on backstory here? What is your ish with Vivienne, just out of curiosity? Yes? So are half the males in this thing.
Not at all. I studied magic with Keeper Deshana.
I have heard about the traditions of magic among the Dalish keepers, but it's all third-hand. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious.
How can you hate Dorian?
What will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
I mean, you just listed all of the mages. Wow. We are so very on opposite pages on that, personally. Let's go with this. I feel that's probably on brand.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered.
Don't you
the
heart
balance
at
of power
me.
in Thedas.
There are no
If it
hearts
is not
here.
restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
You just insulted like two of my favorite characters. I love Vivian and I love Dorian. I also love Iron Bull, so you know, my taste is kind of all over the place, but
That's why you wanted to be here, to have a hand in deciding that fate.
Wouldn't you? For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
nope. Nope. Meh. I mean, to be fair, we did have her murder a bitch.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
I mean, we didn't make her entirely happy. I don't think the Chantry should be restored with this little goth baby, do you? Exactly.
Oh, make her hear my cry.
I mean, Vivian is just an actually powerful pragmatist who tends to believe in the Chantry. And I love veterinary too, so you know, I have a type. Yeah, well, you know, no person is without contradictions in their life. Alright, so these are our options. We can go get Sarah. We can go to the Storm Coast and get... Exactly. Don't want to do that yet. I'm not offering that on the board. We don't have enough power for that. Alright, let's go get this.
Let us begin.
And this.
To work?
Alright, as I was saying, so we can go to the Storm Coast. We can go back to the hinterlands and continue faffing about out there. Or we can go to this scary, scary swamp place. While you make up your mind about that, I'm going to go talk to Liliana because I think that's how you can pick up Blackwall, which I recall.
Though you had granted them power over the very thing.
Can't talk to Liliana right now. Fantastic.
So you say.
So we can't quite do that because Liliana won't talk to us right now.
Says the right words, but with no spirit behind them.
Need
Meh.
something?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
That's fun.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the Deep Roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Master Harris.
While that's going on, let's see what we have in here.
What Harry doesn't know won't hurt him.
Oh yeah, I haven't leveled myself up either in this save. Oh, yeah. Okay, apparently I have to do that to get that. And then it makes no sense to get that. I should have just stayed in here. That is a significant difference. Alright, we're back into the other kinds of armor. Woohoo! I'm still confused as to why my mages can wear this armor, but okay. You don't have a hat on at all, so that's not... You look way better in this, dear. I'll put that back on you. Because you don't have a hat. One hat. I think that's everything for everybody now. That's a significant drop. Dun dun dun. Accessories. Belt of cold resistance. I know you're currently wearing. But I'd rather put this on you because it's more useful. Cool. What does this do? Ah, that makes sense. Ugh. So all the things. Get that to go away. Dun dun dun. Hello again. I just spent some time rearming her. There, she speaks to us now.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
We have no option since we decided we wanted to soften the Liliana.
Wait, what are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him, just like that. You find fault with my decision?
Do, do, do.
We can't solve our problems with murder.
And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
You. What on earth are you? Oh.
I expected better from the Inquisition's spy master.
You've made that point clear. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Yes, but I need you
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
agree. Don't care right now.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright. I waited so you could help me decide where we're going. No. She starts trying to talk to you about the wardens when she's ready for you to go get him. So,
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
this is Spooky Swamp Place. Did it stop? Has it stopped? Oh, I wasn't stopping the stream. It's just like I went and re-armored everybody, sold my shit, you know. I had to do all of that anyways. I just wanted an opinion. Do you want to go to the Storm Coast, or do you want to go to Spooky Swampland? Or back to the Hinterlands? Actually, hang on a second. Okay. We'll do that in a second. I just want to check something. Nope. We'll go get Bull in a second. I just need to check the map here for a minute. Because I could be wrong. We could already have the quest for Blackwall, and I'm just not remembering it. Because we did talk to Liliana about the Wardens at some point. I just can't remember if she gave us the quest. Should be, but it also should be on the Hinterlands map. Oh, no, we can get him. Let's go get him. You are, like, way more excited about Blackwall than I expected.
Forza.
Yeah, I know. The angst is real. To this way. Hello, horny boys. Aren't you glad I don't have to just keep murdering you for no goddamn reason? I mean, yes, but not in this case. Saga of Tirda Brightaxe, Avar Mother. Tell the tale of Tirda Brightaxe, Mountain Maker, Spirit's Bride. Free her people forged in fastness, made in mountains, hardy hide. Wise in wisdom? Who wrote this? Wise in wisdom, calm in counsel, great in gifts, her grateful guests. Sacrifice she did to spirits, took their teachings, followed quests. Bright her axe on breaking crystals, stirred to flame when temper flies. Gifted from her leaf-eared lover, laughing lady of the skies. Bested blades of all who tried, maiden spurning all requests. Tirda Brightaxe, dreamer's eyes, Avar Mother of her making. Whee! Hello, friend who's joined us. To this way. Let's go get Blackwall. What's up, Blackwall?
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said... Ah!
Do I have to murder you too?
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come!
I see. Come here. That works. My foot itches. It's very frustrating. Ugh.
Sorry, bastards.
I can't remember which one of them has the pull chain.
Good work, conscripts.
It is one of the skills, though.
Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Greetings are in order! It doesn't really feel on brand. I don't... yeah, okay.
I've been called a lot of things lately by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing.
We're Inquisition, trying to find out why the Wardens disappeared and if it had anything to do with the Divine's murder.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
He's such a doofus.
Do you have any idea?
Oh, the little clues.
Maybe they return to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappear to.
Continue.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
I love this question. Like, he's suddenly gonna turn into a puff of smoke.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Planned to stay that way for months. Years.
Well, thank you, Warden Blackwall. But now where does this leave us?
Such spoilers.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
That was kind of the idea.
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Look, we have options now. Totally a warden. I don't know what you're talking about. He's an excellent warden. You're a better mage to take with me right now. We only have one rogue currently. Not yet. When we switch locations, sure. I'm just going to use these 3 again because we're still in the hinterlands. It's not personal, but like the approval changes based on who you take where and what they talk about, and Blackwell's wit. Hey, friend!
Nothing to report, sir.
He was talking shit about Vivienne, Solus, and Dorian. And Dorian! Okay. Thanks. I just, you know, I wanted to flail because look, Dorian is an insecure, like, kitten. And I love him, and his romance is, like, one of the best. Attack the air. Yep, that'll help. Okay. Gotta run back this way. Cause I need my freaking horses. We have determined that mages just are not for Dr. Krell over there. Which is hilarious, because I'm playing one. I guess we know who he's voting for in terms of plotline. He will want us to go get some Templars. What's up?
Supplies here.
No, they're not. Really? You've only ever seen the mage story? We don't have Alistair. I don't have a save. We have Stroud and Hawk. Yeah, I know. That's fair. I hate to point out that I'm probably the only person in this room who actually also likes Morrigan, so, you know. See? I like mages, though. Like, all of them. Right? I mean, yes, she is very angry, but she's also very intelligent, and I get off on that, too. I can't imagine why somebody who who RPs Lara Wraith would like Morrigan. Yeah, I hear you. I could, I suppose, but I'm really not that hot. As far as I can tell, everybody's mean to your husband, though. Like, it's not unique. This is true, but then Liliana turned into a crazy person in Inquisition most of the time, so, you know, we also have to take that into account. So much Kool-Aid. So much Kool-Aid.
The people here should leave the area. It's too dangerous.
This is their home, Seeker.
Good point. Great. Grab the shard. No, the shard. What are... Okay, that's... that. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. While we're over here, let's go grab this, and then let's go kill the wolves. And then we'll go adventuring into other areas. Yeah, sure. It's over here. I know. I heard you like the first time. We'll go get Bull, I promise. I mostly just want to creep you out with the swamp now. Yep. Honestly, my biggest problem with the swamp is not so much that it's creepy, it's just that while you're there, you have to follow a very specific path, and the area is pretty limited. But it does trigger off my favorite sit in judgment quest ever. The rest of them are also super serious, but that sit in judgment one is just very hilarious. We found him outside, smacking the hold with a goat. You have to admit it's kind of funny. Also, like, the most pragmatic answer to that sit in judgment thing is also the best one, which makes me happy. I mean, we can also... do this. It's because they're not especially useful. Because most of the time, it's not a whole lot faster than walking. And it does kind of limit your party banter. See, your party's no longer with you. Bye, horse. Exactly. Now, that being said, and it's actually fun to
Prepare yourself.
to collect horses for no particular reason, but they're fun to look at.
Another blighter eats
Dead!
Actually, I like the one that looks like somebody just stuck a sword through its nose. It's really entertaining. It's like a really evil unicorn. Everybody dead now? There it is. But I don't really want to go over here all that much. I just want to head up the hill for a minute. Hey. What's up? There you are. Nope, that's not it either. There is a path on this side of this mountain that goes up this damn hill, and where is it? Yes, yes, I'm finding things. There it is. Okay. It's one of the very few hills in this game that only has like one way up it. And it's even more frustrating because this is the only thing that's up here. Thank you. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay. Do. Yep, pretty much. You mean you don't like the uterus in the sky? I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. took me forever to figure out how to do this one because I didn't realize the two little stars were connected. And because if they're not, it's absolutely impossible to do. Shocking, I know. The uterus in the sky is Draconis. It's a dragon called High Dragon in common parlance. The constellation Draconis is always depicted by a dragon in flight. Recently, it has come into question whether this was the case in the ancient Imperium. Most Vinter dragon imagery was reserved for the old gods, so why would they dedicate a constellation to dragons in general, when specific dragons were held in such reverence? This speculation is fueled by older drawings showing Draconis as a more serpentine in appearance, perhaps depicting a sea creature or an unknown eighth old god that was stricken from historical record. Dragons for everybody! And I'd fling myself off of this cliff, but it's way faster to just go to this camp. Yep. Pretty much. Either that or, you know, stop him from being an angry teenager. I'm honestly just so worried about Dragon Age 4. I want to be able to do essentially what I'm doing right now. Wander around the world, faff about, enjoy myself, not feel pressured. I don't want a massively multiplayer online game and 60 billion microtransactions. I don't mind DLC, but like, ugh. I am terrified it will be literally... We don't know yet. But there's this vague suspicion since everything else they've put out has been bad, and Anthem was so bad. Even though I've not played, I have enough friends who've played who were just like, nope, this sucks. There's just a lot of things that are not adding up. Yep. Also, pretty much every game is the same game right now, just with different, you know, costumes and landscape. So essentially, a different skin on the same damn game. Right, exactly. You understand exactly what I'm saying here. Let's go kill some wolves. No, really? Shock, I tell you. I am sorry, Cass, I can fit more people in that way. I'm also not, like, a big fan of Battle Royale in general. Everybody dead? Thanks. Doggo count. Too many. Okay. Off we go.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves.
You mean something that close to the wolves might be their lair? I'm shocked. Shocked, Cass. Shocked. Look, a demon! Okay, well... How close? Not close at all. Okay. But I'm not falling back. Why do you always shout that?
With the demon dead, farmers should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also used to be freed from the demon's control.
There's one over here. Yep. What? Your thing? There you are. Ugh. Stop running away. Cool. Now the music is sort of changed.
Is it true that the entire dwarven economy relies upon lyrium?
Mostly. We've got the Nug market cornered as well.
And the dwarves of Orzammar have never studied lyrium?
Well, if they have, they certainly haven't shared anything up here. Why?
It is the source of all magic, save that which mages bring themselves. Dwarves alone have the ability to mine it safely. I wondered if they had sought to learn more.
The folks back in Orzammar don't care much about anything but tradition.
Oh, that reminds me. For the time being... Yep. Let's give you this. Looteth all the things. Honestly, it's worth it to go up here just for the Crystal Grace. And let's skip the battles and go back over here. Whee! The only reason I'm doing this is because I want to have all of the quests to get my horses done before I... No! We're not anywhere near close to that yet. Internet says minimum level 10?
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
Solus approves. Shards. More shards. More shards. Such shards. We cannot get that. We will not go here until we decide what we want to do about that. Shards have nothing to do with that. Shards are just tchotchkes, essentially. Will they be delicious? Oh my god. I love watching how everybody's types come out while talking in this stream. Probably can trigger this conversation with Cass while I'm down here. I romanced Dorian too, and I have one that I've romanced Cullen in, though largely because I was between Blackwall and Cullen, and while I like Blackwall more than I like Cullen, I don't think romancing him's a good idea.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you. But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Thoughts on our backstory? Eventually, perhaps. Home is wherever I am. I'd go now if I had a choice. None of your business. I hated it. Fair enough.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the divine.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I don't want to mess with your approval right now. I do want to go flirt with Blackwall because there is a hilarious option when you speak to him. Stop wandering.
Make a look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
What do we think? I was lucky you could get closer. It was nothing. Okay. Right.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
I like this one. Does everybody else? Because there's I don't blame you. Yeah.
Being upfront is better than knife ear.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I hate that. I'm pretty certain this is the answer. So the answers are, some worship me, I like that. I'm not sure yet, I want peace. We all want peace with Latrice.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
And no, I need you to come back here because we're trying to get the hilarious answer of flirting with you. You know, before locking you into romances.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Here we go.
You're oddly charming for a man I found wandering the forest.
I always thought myself more odd than charming. But I'll take a compliment from a lady. They're hard to come by these days.
You can have more if you like. I store them in my private quarters.
Well, I was not expecting that. Thanks for the tempting offer. I'll have to consider it.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
It's so far been one of my favorite responses to flirting with someone. Just escalate everything.
Walk in peace. I don't understand. You don't know what's going to happen.
Heaven has been filled with silence.
Thank you for all that you are doing to us.
And crossed my heart with shame.
It's not usually my modus operandi, but it was funny to find out what he would say. And the best bit of it is he approves the comment, so, you know, it's very on point. Pretty much.
Did you see the message I sent?
Yes, thank you.
This is what I want, though. Colin, go forth and build watchtowers so we can have horses. Because that's totally how that works.
Let us begin.
Hello, new friend. I have learned in this game that we can never have enough of this.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, let's go get us a charger. I assume you're down for this too, D, to go get Bull next. I'm going to assume yes. Off we go. Blackwall loves the sea, so he's fun to take out on the Storm Coast.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I told you, we are romancing everybody until we have to choose.
Of course you haven't.
The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Yeah, I know. Everybody loves Harding. It's hilarious what a fan favorite she is. Why are you back here?
Dispatch for you. What is it? See for yourself, sir.
Alright. Let's go get Iron Bull. Can I have... No, it's just gonna be back there. Cool. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I have not leveled either of these characters, and they have 8 points to spend, and that's about to suck some serious balls when I have to fight this. Oh, yeah. Can I get up here? Yeah, I can. Sweet. Yeah. I may fling myself off a cliff, but I want to grab the shards before I go down there. Helps if I use the right button. I see you guys. Stop vibrating. I haven't forgotten you. Oh. Alright. After we get Bull, I think I'm probably gonna head off for the night. But where is... No, that's the one I've already found. There's one. Stop vibrating. Can't find just the stupid... I hate these things so much. The bonus is... No. It's on an island across the ocean. There it is. Got you. So is the dragon, to be honest, but okay. Whee! What's up? Hey. None of that. I will turn you into ice sculptures.
Charge out!
Whoa!
Stand down! Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you can make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
All right. Thoughts? I mean, I know what my answer is, but like... Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nice
Sorry,
one done.
that's my mother.
I hear you're looking for work.
I am. Not before my drink, though.
We stan a queen. And she's just telling me how my dad's doing.
I assume you remember Cremisius the Classy, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Crown!
Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away.
His
No
blood
offense,
pressure's
Trev.
down a little bit. Not quite normal, but much better than it was. And his heart rate's fairly low, but he's also sleepy, so, you know, that's not a big deal.
But we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
They started him on IVIG tonight, so they said it would take about 2 hours for the first treatment to go in. It's just an IV drip, essentially, but he took to the first bit of it well, so I'm not really certain, because they said 2 hours was kind of the max, and if he took to it well, it might go a little faster than that. So supposedly he should be done by now, but Mom said his blood pressure's down and his heart rate's down, so hopefully that's a good sign. Don't know.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
Hi, friends. Who would say that to this glorious beast?
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is.
No, you're really not, but that's okay.
The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
Have we heard of the Ben Hasrath? I mean, we're going to hear about it no matter what, but do we think she's heard of them before? Because I must say no.
I've never heard of it.
It's a Canary order. They
Oh my God.
Information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies.
She can be smart and not know about the Qun.
Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasworth agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
That's kind of my thought here.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Qunari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
You're a Qunari spy and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing is bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
What's in these Ben Hasworth reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
Yep.
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Good to know. Which of these two would we like to say? That's not helpful, guys. But she's an emo girl, so let's go. Not emo, she's a goth girl, so, like.
Alright, you're in.
Excellent. Prem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tervinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Mumble, mumble, try blood magic. Alright, guys.
You were right, Lady Vivienne.
Whatever are you talking about, darling?
In our last fight, I saw you take a blow. If I'd been there quicker...
Oh, aren't you precious?
I appear to have offended.
No, dear. You couldn't possibly offend me.
Alright, we're gonna save it here and close off for tonight, but it's been fun. It's been real. Yep, that was Viv Blackwall. And... exactly. You understand. Alright, guys.